Happy Friday night, everybody. How's it going? Ben's Brick Designs. I'm Ben. Nice to have you here on a surprise Friday night. I wasn't able to stream last night because we've got a big conference at my paying job that went right till like 8 o'clock. What's up, Kodiak? How you doing? And I was just like, I did not want to go right into this. So there you go. So that's what's going on. I don't really have anything to show other than a new microfighter and stand. This is, see if I can get it up here. This is my home one. Let's get the chat over here. What's up, Travis? How's it going? I'm going to give this out of the way. Home one. The focus isn't great on this one. Maybe I should do the build camera so you can see with a little better build or a little better focus. So home one, super complicated build. I'm really glad it came together the way it did. It's got a 3-wide seat. It's got a weird way that front section comes together. So I really like the way it turned out. I did have an old home one, but it had some parts that were swiveling, hold it up a little more, and just weren't hanging on to the rest of the ship very well, and it looked like really not well put together. So I'm really proud of this one. I'm also proud of the little Rebel fleet that goes on the stand. So I got a couple GR-75s and a Nebulon B frigate. I think that turned out well. So this is how this guy sits on here. Pretty pleased with that. I think it turned out pretty well. Yeah. So I haven't taken a picture of this because I got a new. Put this back up here. Oh, light box. So no longer will I be taking pictures in. Where's my current light box? This is my current light box with a piece of paper. I mean, it works. And I got these big lights on either side. But I think the light box light, now I can throw this away, or I can let my cat sit in it. I think this new one's going to be great, and I can't wait to bust it open and start playing with it. So welcome. So tonight's ship that we're going to work on is the YT-2000 Transport. It is the, I wouldn't say natural successor to the Millennium Falcon, but it is a Corellian light freighter design. We can argue which version is your version, as in which one you, how you recognized it first. Whether you saw it first in, I think it was Rebels, or whether you saw it first in X-Wing Alliance with the Aziman family, Azamine family, with Ace Azamine, the player character from that. You guys remember that game? That game was rad. Or if you, I don't think it was Rebels, I think, yeah, Star Wars Rebels magazine, or it was in the comic book, Lando comic book maybe, and the pilot was this lady named Ricarda. So, because this is Legends, because Ace Azamine is Legends, I'm going to go with the, even though this is the one that you can just put a Rebel pilot in it, it's fine, because that's your, you were part of this family, but then you became a, Rebel pilot. So you could kind of do whatever you wanted to, really. There aren't really any good pictures of Ace across the known Legends images or anything, because you never saw who you were, really, right? You were first person, kind of on rails during the game. Beers tonight, more French toast. Sorry, John, I was going to save one for you, but I think I'm not going to. So, but notice how both of them look like this. They got random jumpsuits and helmet with visor. So, I mean, take your pick. this is the one I'm going to go with. So I don't really know what else to talk about. So let's just dive into it. Yeah. Also, I'm here by myself tonight, and I thought about putting the puppies up in their crates, but the little one, Agatha, made such a howl that's all we would have been listening to all night, was the howling. And she would have hurt herself, I think. So I'm letting them kind of run amok. It's only for an hour and a half, and then we'll go from there. So let's see. So we've got a head. Female head. With prints. So this is going to be one of those where I'm not going to get anything really... I wonder if we can find one with a visor. Yeah, I didn't think so. Because she's got a visor, but... So let's see. Head, female. So this is going to be pretty easy because I like this smirky one. It's pretty good, even though it's Spider Girl. But it looks good. I like the smirk on that one. Are you building with a brew? I am building. Well, I'm designing with a drink. Is that okay? I'm assembling with an ale. I'm building with a bourbon barrel aged. I'm forging with a French toast. Can I do any more? Yeah. I'm cleaving with a cold one. Cleaving as in not. So let's see. Helmets. Let's see what her helmet looks like. It's a pretty standard flight helmet. But it's got a visor on it, so I'm going to try to get a visor on this one. I think this is going to be a pretty easy design because it is... Hi, Erica. How are you? It was good hanging out with you guys at Growler the other night. We're going to have to do that again soon. Much appreciate the invite. So we'll do that, and it's got a stripe on it. I don't know if we can get a stripe. One with a print and just a stripe. Without them all being Rebel Alliance helmets. This one's pretty close. That's Biggs' helmet, though. Let's do this one. And then we'll color it tan, dark tan. And we'll put a visor. Now the rest of her body, I don't have any idea what it looks like because it's in the... Oh, this one doesn't have a... All right, cool. I guess we'll have to get a different helmet then. Need a helmet that's got... Maybe we'll just go back to the one that doesn't have... There we go. Does that have the holes in it? No. Where are the ones that have the... Where did they all go? Don't any of these have the holes in it on the sides? Weird. Did they take them off or something? Maybe I've got the wrong visor. I bet I do. No, that's the right one. Comes in translucent yellow. So what I was saying is that this will be an easy design because I'm basically going to be taking a Millennium Falcon. Yeah, what is going on? Where are all the... helmets that you can put. I thought these could all have visors. Guess not. All right. Well, let's just do that. She's visorless. Clicking studs with suds. That's right. Studs and suds. I like it. If there wasn't already bricks and what is it? Bricks and beers, I would do that. All right, so torso, flight, not slight, flight. Nope. Torso pilot. I'm just making some guesses. See, there's always these that you can get there, like X-Wing pilot, A-Wing pilot. We can probably just do that. Call it a dark orange. It's probably good. Except that looks a lot like, let's do... What happens if I put space? Something that's not quite this. Oh my goodness, what's going on in there? Yeah, you tell him. Nope, that's no better. Neither is that. Aggie is just giving it what for in there. That's... Okay. Brad's Life, how's it going? No, we are doing the Ricardo version of the YT-2000 and listening to puppies yell at each other in there. As long as they're barking at each other, I'm okay. Let's not spend too much time on it. Left arm. Yeah, let's just do right arm. Beth is off planning. She's with her bachelorette party, and they are planning bachelorette parties, or they're planning wedding stuff. No, Brad, I am. I'm doing this mostly because I couldn't yesterday, and I mean I could have, but it went right from doing support for a main conference that through my job to I would have been like, all right, unplug this cable and roll it to the back of the other room and let's get it going. And I didn't want to have to do that, so reddish brown. And she's gonna have olive. Or let's do dark tan again. So I thought I'd do a little makeup. Nope. Sesh. Because Beth was out. So I thought, well, this would be a pretty good time to do that. And then after this, I'm going to take some pictures of my new Microfighter with my new light box. And it's going to be fun. I'm going to have so much fun. Not right arm. Right leg. To be fair, I'd rather be at this restaurant with them, drinking and having fun. But... not that I wasn't asked, but it is a... I respect the space. Okay, good. We'll get there eventually. With the space and going places, not with the model. Fairly sure the model is going to be fine. Okay, so with this in mind, I'm going to do a cheat, and we're going to You know what though? Is this different enough to where I don't have to rebuild the Millennium Falcon? I tell you what I can do. First of all, let's get a good color for this one. Okay, so also full marks to what's this dude's name that's on the thumbnail for this? Kyle? Andy Pop, something like that. The artwork that I used for the thumbnail was credited. It's a Deviant artist. Go check them out. Give them lots of love and links and whatever. So this is the design that I used, but I mean, you can see that this was the video game. A lot of people have done different versions. The Otana, that's the one that was flown in X-Wing Alliance, and the Stellar Sun is the one that was flown in the Lando Calrissian magazine, Rebels magazine. This one is considered canon, even though it's just in a magazine, whereas this one is no longer considered canon. Arctic Fox Gaming, how's it going? Thanks for being here. This was still one of the... this game was a lot of fun, but this was the Otana, and you can see a little bit of difference. Like, some people have modeled it, got some nice renders. You can see that, you know, they've rendered it pretty high detail, but it's basically a saucer section, and the cockpit's centered instead of off to one side. So I think it boasts a better hyperdrive and better shielding and stuff. So we'll just do that. All right. Yeah, let's start from scratch because I don't want to build too much off of another design, because I've done it. I've built 3 actual Millennium Falcon microfighters already, and then one of my own. So let's just make our own this time. So I'm just going to assume it's going to start like this, like they all do. Although this doesn't have a full circle on it. You can see that it breaks right there. So maybe we don't do that. Let's keep this, but then we can do this guy. Like that. Now, the other thing is I will... Oh, this is going to be weird because I want to sit him... The center would be obvious, but then I want to have that turret there because that's a cool piece. But the little thing up here is not going to be big enough, I think, to hold him. Maybe we'll sit him a little farther back, like right here, and have a little turret in front. Let's try that. But we do have to build this up. So, do we have any sort of... We don't have a rear view of this. Really. We can kind of extrapolate because I think it's... you can see how it's in a cross section here. So we've got some engine components along here. Right? And then the thrusters actually are a bit... straight versus rounded, like the Falcon or the Outrider, but I don't actually see a back view. Oh, here we go. Yeah, that's what we got. Okay, so back here we will do, let's do a 1x4 trans. Wait, I don't have to say trans. Okay, let's go back to maybe using this tile. 1x4, and we'll color this? Light blue. Does that exist? Yes, and it's not too bad price. We can get 2 of these if we wanted. So this is going to be a ship where let's build up some obvious bits, how they look, and then we will figure out how they all assemble together. So this is going to be sticking out a little bit. So this will probably just be easy enough to have. This guy. Like that. Yeah. And then we can have that kind of flatten out into the top a little bit. Now the tricky part's going to be this area right here where it kind of comes together. Uh-oh. Deceptive sight ahead. I don't know what that means. I'm just on Google image search. I should probably run a antivirus scan later. God, I just barely made it to the mall. I've already managed to chip my nail polish. Awesome. That sucks. So this is still a... let's see, what do the sides look like? Are they still built up? Oh, here's the other thing. We're going to need... Let's do this truncated... I don't like the way that sticks out there. So let's do that one. Yes, what are you getting at the mall? Why go to a mall? What are you doing at the mall? Are you working? Were you working? Are you a consumer? Okay. Is that too much? So this still goes around a little bit, but we're gonna have to fake it. God, I hope the dogs aren't tearing things up in there. I'm sure they are. So let's do a rounded plate again. So we can get a quarter plate. Oh, I wonder if we could use this at all. I don't have, I don't even know if I want to know what's going on in there. Nope. Maybe this. That's pretty cool. It's actually not too bad overall. Maybe I shall have that come out a little bit. Maybe a happy accident here. I'm taking myself out on a date. It's already at a mitigated disaster. Oh, and this is the other thing. These things don't come in. Ugh. Now I have to start hiding stuff. Yeah, dark bluish gray. Well, that's fine. I can probably get away with, like, filling. Maybe not. So this may have to be... Yeah, okay. Well, I can hear them playing in there. That's a good sign. They wait till now. before this, it was just me and some Star Trek, and they were boring and just sitting there not doing anything and jerks. So I kind of still want to use this for the cockpit because you can get this thing, and I think that's the color, yeah. So I still want to use this. $7. I don't think so. What color does that come in? That may be better. 90 cents. Guess what? 90 cents wins. So let's put these over here because I don't quite, they're too round. They don't quite fit. This is gonna be, it's gonna be a little weird because I think I'm gonna do that won't work. I wish there was a what am I thinking of? There is a pin connector, but it's pretty long and it's pretty small. Like if they had something as big as this, you know? Of course, that leaves these stupid things in there too. Oh my God, you guys. Yeah, something in between just regular size and this. I need something, maybe a wheel? Like 11 millimeter? I think some of these can kind of work. Just make sure that it's the right size too. Let's do a... Man, I really wish they were doing all this playing in the bedroom and not like right next to this room. I know this works. Oh, these wheels are always such a problem. Because I always look like they're going to work, and then they're like, nope, never mind. That's not the right color. That should work. I think this one works. Yeah, that's exactly what I want. Get out of here. Get out of here with that. And then I can do another one like this. Right here. And then boom. Cool. So I think I'll attach that with, let's just do modified brick. See, if Beth were here, they'd be quiet. But because I'm the only one here, they're just like, well, I'm bored. And I'm going to, oh wait, I still have to attach these things. Axle 2L. No. No print. come in black, right? I selected you. Black. Yes. Okay, that's a little higher than I wanted. But not too bad, I think. There's going to be a little, looks like there's some cargo space and stuff under there. So that's not too bad. All right. So if that's the case, I may just do just feels so big though. Oh my goodness. She's really found her voice lately too. She barks at everything. The neighbor dog she barks at. She barks at her, barks at the cat, barks at everything. Dogs! Dogs! I'd also like to congratulate my hometown hockey team, the Colorado Avalanche, for winning themselves the President's Cup. Very proud of the team. I have been I won't say lifelong fan, but as long as they've been in Colorado, I've been a fan. I think these guys I could do brackets. Play modified. Here's the question. Is that too low? Yeah, that's too low. Is that too high? It doesn't line up really well. Oh, don't want to delete the whole thing. So then we can try this. All right, not quite, but I'll put it just at least one of these guys down for now. This will probably be used to fill in there, so we can replace that later. And there you go. So that should work. All right, you need to get out of here. Group her. Save. Thank you, Brad. Save as YT-2000. 2000. So, given the size of the ship and where she needs to sit, she's going to sit right there. Just can't be buggered. I suppose if I sat her back here, we could get a little turret action here, but I think I'm going to have to forego the turret and just put her right there. Maybe one plate up. So let's do one. It's actually a little more than that. But yeah, so somewhere in here. Up. Damn you. Up damn spot. Alright, so here comes a complicated spot. Yes, the slopes. This is where it's going to get a little hairy because this is a very slopey... It's still a disc. And there's some new pieces that might work. Newer than when I was doing this originally with the Kessel Run Falcon. But I think it's a 4x4 brick. It's like these. But it's like these, but like these. You know what I'm saying? They might be slopes. They might call them slopes. Although, I mean, if that was a little smaller, that would work pretty well. That would work great if she wasn't sitting in the way. So 3x3 slope? Because I just saved 2. I'm going to play roundabout saved game. Hey, do you know anybody who saved their project? Cool, because you know me. These guys might work. I don't know where I'd put them. Here comes the problems. That might work if it was right here. You know? So I think we're going to have to do smaller. I mean, almost like this kind of stuff. Uh-oh. Somebody just got done choked out. Why aren't you deleting? Why is my keyboard not working? Are my batteries dying? I think my batteries may be dying. That's probably good. Let's repeat that over here. I'm gonna give Beth crap. You are never allowed to leave me with these animals again. Wow, thanks for copying. Yeah. Oh my god. So fierce. Arctic Fox, I agree. I think maybe that might be the way to go with this. But I want to give this a shot first. Because technically, this should be the same shape underneath too. Like, I don't know if you can tell or not, but if it slopes up here, it slopes down here, and I'm just not gonna get that with these. I don't think there's an inverted roof corner bit like this. I may be wrong. Oh, I should know that there are, because I did this for the Capitol. So that doesn't look bad. You have to move it up a little bit to match, to line it up. I'll be right back. Okay, thanks for your patience. I gave them both ice cubes. Kaylee loves ice cubes, so give her a little water rock and she's happy. So that may be a little big, so let's go with wedge plates for the win. Arctic Fox. Now we do have this piece to work with here. So what we can do that could even be a little bigger. But that's too big. Okay. Good to know. I'm not going anywhere yet. I am doing studio work right now. So cool. What are you designing? We also have to remember that, come on, this has got a weird little shape right here. So, not that, but let's go back to our, this guy. No, that's good. That's a good place. And then where's the other one? Put him on here too. Good, good. Liking it, liking it. I think I'm gonna do 2 of those, and then we're gonna do rail. Right in there. And then we're gonna do another one of these on top. Like so. I almost think we'd get away with doing it a little closer if we could rotate it. Okay, so bear with me now because this is actually, this could work. Big chopper. Oh, that's right. That's, I just shouted at the mic. Oh, that's right. That sounds fantastic. I'd like to take a look at that model when you're completed. By God, Anakin. I don't believe they've seen us yet. La 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 la. Sorry, I'm just getting text messages. Yeah, the fact that they have an R2 now, they could have... Does this stick out or in? It sticks out. So, boop, boop, boop. They could do R2. They could even do that silly little thing from Resistance. That was too much, wasn't it? The thing with the helmet and the... Is that 10 degrees or 5 degrees? 5 degrees, okay. Yeah, that's coming together. You don't like my rails? We could actually do... full 2 tiles. It's still a pretty thick little section here. Yeah. Well, the other thing is it's slightly Wow, my keyboard is just not responding. It's ever so slightly tapered. Well, in some of these it is. The bracket would be okay. I think it's... See, that lines up with the... Oh, it actually doesn't. I thought it would line up with the thing better, but... So let's see. I don't know. I kind of like the rail. I wish it was not as big. But again, they're microfighters. They're a little chunky. I mean, you could also just... like that. I mean, I'd probably put a tile here, but so I had an idea of having something holding this. But just enough so it could turn ever so slightly. So it'd be in here. Like that. Except maybe one up. How far out does that stick? That's still pretty good. So let's do, just to see, just to measure it. Yeah, I mean, all these, you know, it's like, oh, it's just a disc, but then it's not really a disc because it's like, well, it's only a disc here, 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 and here. And then it's got this thing coming out, and it's got this thing, which is, you know, it's only straight here, and then it connects weird, you know, that's an angled spot. Then it's got these kind of rhombusy sides right here, and then a big, it's a mess. It's a geometric mess. I mean, look at that thing. It's so weird. But we'll get there. And the problem that I want to avoid is having too many pieces do it, but as long as we're at this size, I think it'll be okay. Like, as long as it doesn't get too much longer or wider, I think making some of the shapes will be fine. We'll just deal. So I don't necessarily want to do that piece though, but let's see what else we can do here. So that still lines up okay, right? I've actually, now that I look at that, this is a little high. But again, it's because this is on this modified brick and these are on brackets. Because if you look at the model, these should line up exactly, right? All the way across. So let's figure that out. Because this is a good spot. I'm leaving that. Or maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I should put that on brackets too to have it the same. Let's try that. Maybe that is the problem. And here we could do the just the big one. Nope. That's the same height. Okay. Yeah, this needs to be like half a plate down. Well, let's go back to this because at least that was... Well... Totally got rid of my chat. Sorry, everybody. I want to steal Voltron. Jimmy's Robot, thanks for being here. How's it going? Happy Friday. Cheers. Good to see you. You may not have the Voltron. Is that too off? It's like half a plate. How did that happen? How did it... Ugh. Oh, because... Okay, I know how. Can both of these be on the same? No, they can't. Save. So remember when I said at the top of the show that this is going to be easy because I'm just going to do it off the Millennium Falcon? And then I said, no. I'm going to do something different. I almost don't want to do this weird little shape, but I mean, it's got a weird little shape, right? But now that I look at it, I think it's a shape that may not need this. I think we can do it by, I'm just going to scrap this. Plate modified. Just doing the opposite. So I'm having them stick out like that. Get them on the right level here. I think that'll be easier. And then I can do straight, and then I can have something hook in. Night, Brad. Thanks for being here. Good seeing you. Have a good weekend, man. I can also double these up. Because now I don't care if I can attach them however I want. even. Those are threes or fours? Well, this is a better start, I think. And then I can have to grill. And then plate. Too close. Now it's too close. Now is when we do the bracket, right? And the tile. Now we're cooking with gas. Look at that. Look at that nonsense. That's so much better. It's not quite the same, but now we just need to try to fill in the top and figure out how to attach all that. Although, I could probably put... There's nothing in there. Might help me line these things up too. Where are those brackets at? Because now we've got these guys. Do they exist in this color? Of course they don't. Dark bluish gray, that's fine. Gray's gray. Gray is gray is gray is gray. I just need to make sure they're on the same level as that. Plate. Oh god, the dogs just, they sound like they're remodeling in there and I'm so terrified to go in there. There we go. Right? Yep. Okay, good. Ah, problem. Ooh. Why is that not working? Is that still lined up? Yep. Okay. And then that's needlessly complicated. Well, but that's the fun, right? Figuring little problems like this out. So this guy I was so enamored with. I really like this guy. So we can take this apart a little bit. So the inside is just a mess. Eat. So this, like the thrusters are sitting on just a pole in the back. Yeah, I don't want to take it apart too much, but it's really great. Well, here, take a break. So yeah, this thing's a, first of all, there's the seats are the 3x2 tiles. I don't know if I ended up putting something in there to hold that. Nope, there's nothing in there. Okay. So this is two clips on this bar, and that bar is held on here by one of these 1x2 rounded bricks, because it's got the little pin in between there. So that's craziness. These side panels are all held on by, like along here, by two one-sided washing machine or Travis bricks. And then the coolest part, I think, is this area right here. Let's see if I can hide all this. Is two of these guys, right? Show you how those fit in there, like that. I love it. So smooth. Just dug the crap out of that. And it's pretty compact. It's like just shy of 100 pieces. Journal of the Scots. Thanks for being here. Happy Friday. Cheers. One down. One down on these 9.1 ABVs. So yeah, this was a lot of fun. If you want to get this one, it looks a little more like a calamari ship, but microfighter scale. And there is a designer, and I know everybody knew Chris McVeigh. He's been around forever, and he had a lot of these kind of done on Lugnet pages or Perion pages, like really, really long time ago. And his were all plates, just different layers of wedge plates. And they just, he started in the middle and kind of made these kind of bulbous shapes with like the rounded wedge plates all the way back. Simplistic. It was really nice, but they ended up being about MIDI scale. They were a little bigger. So I tried to keep this a little smaller while kind of keeping that bulbous Moncal aquatic looking shape. So I think it turned out well. I was really happy with it. And now we're back to this monstrosity. So I think what I'll do back here, because I want to get away from this thing for a hot second. Let's do 2x. Oh, maybe we'll just do some more wedge plates and see what happens. Little bitty wedge plates. Little bitty wedge plates. No, that's too little bitty. Do we have we don't have a 3x, do we? That's not bad. Oh, except I replaced all of that. Okay. So that is bad. Rating the pick-a-brick wall at LEGO store lately. Nice. Okay, so let's do this, this, this. Copy and mirror. And even these don't have to be these cones either. They probably looks better as that, but they don't have to be that. We can do little just like the round 1 or 2x2 round jumpers with tiles on them or something. All right, so I can't wait till we can start going back to the pick-a-brick wall. I really need to get back into doing that. Give me some brick. Okay, I know this will fit right here. I just know it will. I don't need any more brick, but it's always fun to go in and getting some of that. Yeah, good colors, good small pieces that can be used a lot. Well, hell, I don't even need this then. Let's just do a 6x6 plate. Probably be nice to get a little structure in there, get a big old chonkin plate in there. Well, that works out nice because then I can do this. And then I guess a 2x2. I'm gonna have to go in and fix all the interior parts of this. I just know it because it's gonna be garbage in there. And then tile. It's not bad so far. So far. Brick. Plate. Well, I think we accidentally stumbled on it. Yeah, I'm really missing the fact that I can't put a turret at the top of this thing. Also, I don't think this is going to be necessary. Do some jumper plates. Oh goodness, somebody is mad. And then some tile. Tile around. Bump into our arms at all? Nope. So we need to start looking at colors now, because it looks like this is, I mean, here's a render with blue, here's a render with, or here's a drawing with red, here's like a Lego build or a Minecraft build with some more red. It's got the Rebel Alliance symbol on it. This one's all PlayStation 2, early like 2000s computer graphics, and it's just modeled different color grays and whatnot. This is all pretty standard gray and yellow, mostly gray and blue. I mean, you know, pick your poison. I'd like something with a little character, but so maybe the blue. I don't remember the game version well enough. Not the comic, and this is like some weird tan metal. Don't know what that is. I'm seeing a lot of these blue colors, so maybe we should do blue. A gray and a blue. That seems really odd, doesn't it? Okay, first let's color these dark gray. If they come in dark gray, I don't know if they do. They do. There's also, I think I need to do more back here. I think I've got this back here wrong. Let's get rid of that. See, it's got a nice slope up, but then wedge plate. Oh, of course. Sort of defeats the purpose of having that, but and then we can put on that other plate. What I might do, because that's going to be the top of it, is I might try to greeble that a little bit. Do this nonsense again. And then this nonsense. Oh, hush your face back there. Actually, what's on the very end of that? Can we see? Can't really see. There's nothing back there. Let's just do a slope. Nice, simple slope. Yeah. All right, so here's the struggles next. Not really struggles, I guess. Going to have to remember to make sure all this is attached under here. gonna have to play with how this is all built actually. Because see, this is still thick around the sides. So maybe we can color these this color and have this be 6. And then whatever's over here, I can color that color too. Yeah, not bad. What did I say? I wanted blue somewhere. Can I get blue out of here? Dark azure. Oh, that's weird. I dig it. Let's do that all the way around. Neat. And then put one of these guys over here. Is there one on each side? There is. But these, I think we should do a print. See if we can find a good print. Some with a little bit of machinery in it or something. I think there's like a pop can that looks really good at that size. No, I guess not. Thought there was. That's a moon. Spider eye. That's a spider eye. There's a padlock. These are all eyeballs. There's a bunch of food. Thought for sure there was one that had like a pop can top. Ooh, maybe that one. What color can I get out of that one? Black. Nope. That's too dark. That's an orange. Yeah, what happened to the pop tops? Oh, good. Puppies are drinking. They may have removed those. Oh, there it is. I like these. They're kind of fun. What color do they come in? Flat silver. Perfect. They may be too obvious, but it's kind of fun. Put those on there. Oh, you know what? I think we can just do... So let's do a rounded tile. Maybe here. And then... not much so far. We're kind of almost done. I put pop cans on here. Just cause. I'm trying to think of what... I have a crutch with using these bucket handles for laser guns, but they're just so perfect. So if I did 1x2 jumper, tile modified. No? Tile modified. I thought 1x2 tile modified was plate modified? Oh, it's plate. And then This is a tile modified. Yes. Maybe a little too far forward because it's kind of in the dead center there, but I don't know, maybe. I like this render a lot here, but it's like, okay, you've got two things here. This one's got two on each side, right? It's got two vents back here. This one, you know, different locations. This one doesn't have it all. I think maybe I should leave these off. And then put, wait, and then put one of each of these back here, like that. No, they're on the wrong spot. Need to be on this weird triangle shape. So let's do this, get rid of that. Yeah, missed a little color. A little bit of support under here. Sort of defeats the purpose of having that round plate there, but colors do those round plates come in? Not good enough colors. Okay, suddenly don't like that. Change my mind. So let's do boat bottoms. Hopefully that doesn't overweigh that too much up there. Don't like this. Almost there. I feel it. I feel it. We're getting there. How many pieces is this? 71. Look at us keeping it under budget. I don't know that there's anything else I would do to this. I'm not married to this turret right there, but if I thought I could do it, I'd move her back one, but I think having her out of the center would be weird. So let's go ahead and save because it's almost 8:30. And just for fun, ooh, there's a mosaic function. I don't think I've ever looked at that really. Model info. Total price $38. Well, let's see what most expensive is. Okay, forget about the head. Let's get rid of this. Can we just hide it and look at the model info without? Okay. All right, so minus that head that doesn't really exist, which is $12. Yeah, these bucket handles are $11 in light bluish gray. So if you change that, no. So change that to dark gray. Dark gray. Dark. I mean, you see me pressing the button, right? It's like I'm losing my mind or something. Okay, that one turned that color. Dark bluish gray. Wow. Dark bluish gray. Wow, okay. Go over here. Highlight. Color. Available. Black. Why is it not changing? Handle. Container handle. Oh god, that was the weirdest thing. It's like, nope, you've saved it, can't change it. Yay. You could probably also do binoculars up there. Would probably be all right. Yeah, asterisk in the instructions. Well, I tried, but oh goodness, okay. I need to give her a seat in there. Oh god. There was an update about 2 versions ago that just effing broke everything in here. Like, you can't place anything anywhere. It's just a mess. Like, it was bad before, but I don't think that sits there. Yeah, so you can see the inside here. I've got to kind of fix a little bit because it's pretty much, well, there's stuff in there. Let me kind of hide this and see where I can. Yeah, because she needs to sit probably right about there, but I need to put a plate under her somewhere, so I need to figure that out. I need to go layer by layer and then just like shore up all the stuff inside of it, but we got the basic shape. Yeah, you can do whatever pilot you want. You can color it whatever you want, because I think these come in a fair amount of colors. You know, you can do dark red. See? It's not coloring stuff. Oh, you piece of junk. It's colored over here. Oh, I found a bug. Why won't it color that? That's so weird. Anyway, yeah, you can color it whatever you want. You can also, if those are too big, you can take those off and put on those 2x2 round jumper. Well, I guess they're modified tiles, but they're basically jumper. and then you can, leave them like that, or you can put those little cones on them, or put a tile on it. But this is basically one piece, so you can just leave it like that. The thruster, oh, you know what I'm going to do before I forget, because this is supposed to be a little bit more, I may rework this back here. This is just kind of hold these two plates together, but yeah. Thruster's a big bar. It's got this kind of triangle thing reaching out to it. I tried to slope the areas a little bit. Probably done a little better underneath, but I mean, when you look at it, you're like, oh yeah, it's that ship. Rounded. It's got these weird prongs on the front. So yeah, thanks to Arctic Fox for suggesting the 1x1 bits right there. So that's cool. And yeah, so I'm going to try to get my kid over on Sunday to do some more building, because I've got an X-Wing and a TIE Fighter left to build. And if he doesn't come over, I've given him like a week's worth of chances. So F that guy. No, he's got lots of schoolwork. It's coming up to the end of school, and he's got to get through finals and stuff. So if nothing else, I'll do it myself. But thanks for being here, everybody. Little note about side projects. Our podcast is going to be put off a week because this weekend is just really full. I've got more conference stuff that I have to work on tomorrow, and then some more stuff going on Sunday. So yeah, so that's it. We'll try to get it done the week after that. But there's some big podcast news coming out. Links in the description. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't. Like the video. Tell people about the video. Share it on Twitter, Instagram. However you share stuff, just tell your friends about it. That would help a lot. So, again, YT-2000. And if nothing else, we'll do some more designing on Sunday. If not, I will see you guys again soon. Have a nice night and take care. Bye.